Hey, good morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torgrosa. Welcome to Friday. And let's get right to it on the weather. A couple of things that I'm noticing here is we're going to have a very nice weekend for the most part for early October. The cold air is building to the north, and I'm going to show that to you here. So let's get into it. First off, what sticks out here is Hurricane Delta heading toward the western Louisiana coastline. And going to make landfall there. Has a couple of implications on our weather, and I'll talk about that later on this morning in a post. But basically, you'll see it in the weather forecast that I give you here coming up. So here we go into a model run that shows you, where the rain and snow will be here over the next 10 days. Fairly quiet. So this is today, and it's a Work Skipper Friday officially. Hey, good morning, Kathy Mavis and Kimberly Zeismer. Good sunny morning to you. Yeah, it's trying to become sunny everywhere. Hey, Maria Camargo, bom dia from Brazil. I'm assuming that means good day. And John, good morning from Lake Anne, Chatham, Ontario, checking in. All right, here we go. So, dry today. The winds pick up out of the southwest as a warm front has come through. Now, you kind of don't detect it on this map, but there's a wind shift sneaking through. This is tomorrow afternoon. Even tries to indicate that maybe in the thumb, maybe into the Detroit area, a quick shower or two could develop late tomorrow afternoon. Probably less than 1/10 of an inch. Often what I call sidewalk wetters, 15 minutes, a half hour possible. That's about it. Then we see the remnants of Hurricane Delta working its way northward. This is Sunday, and Sunday is a flat out beautiful day too. Both days excellent really for fall color touring here in Michigan. The remnants of Delta now expected to miss us to the east, and the next cold front will come through, and this has been right on schedule. This is a Monday night, Tuesday morning, and it blows through. So that's about a 6-hour rain. And then we start to get kind of into a, dare I say, an Alberta Clipper type pattern. As storm systems come out of Alberta and come across the northern border. And on those, we're still warm enough for rain on the front side of the storm. But on the back side of the storm, we could start to see some snow showers mix in. We're into next Friday, and then look at, as we get to next Saturday, pretty far out, over a week. What would that be? 8 days out. But there you see a storm system that has more area to the north of snow than it does rain. And again, that'll be rain for us, but then colder temperatures. And I'm going to show that to you here in just a moment. But right now, gorgeous weather. Today, we're looking for high temperatures to make it into the 70s. Tomorrow, Saturday, 70s south and 60s, then 50s as you go to north of Traverse City, and then 50s in the UP. Sunday, also the southwest corner, gorgeous from Grand Rapids, upper 60s, to Kalamazoo, upper 60s to 70, back in the southwest corner, then 60s, and then 50s, kind of laid out from southwest to northeast. Monday, we're back into the 70s in a lot of places. Tuesday, we're back to the 60s. Wednesday, starting to ease down a touch. And Thursday starting to ease down a touch with the cold air poised to the north. And as far as low temperatures go, keep the tomatoes going if you can. Hey, good morning, Cindy Gallinat from Garden City, Michigan. Scott and Kim Craig, how does South Haven look this weekend? Looks really good as far as weather goes, but remember, the fall colors are slower in South Haven. So tomorrow morning, there might be a little frost in the northern sections, and then this is Sunday and Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday. So like I said, if you keep the tomatoes going, they may still have some time to ripen. Here's the 6 to 10 day forecast, starting to show the changes as they come late next week. So this is the 6 to 10 day temperature forecast, showing us starting to go away from the warmer than normal to about normal, and then the 8 to 14 day temperature forecast right here, showing the cooler than normal weather starting to take hold in the middle part of the country. And I'll spit that out yet. Yes, Nancy Goodchild, going to be a great camping weekend. Sometimes warm, sometimes in the sleeping bag. Hey, Linden Hills, good morning. So what I'm saying is the cold air is pooling to the north. It looks pretty cold for me and pretty close, but it still would take some time for it to wholeheartedly ram into Michigan. Let's go back to total rainfall the next 10 days. And the reason why I wanted to show you this is if you've been doing your homework and started a lawn, you'll probably want to keep the sprinkler out and keep it going. Or if you've planted some trees, you want to keep the hose nearby. Hey, thank you, Jeff Williamson. Yeah, I figured, hey, last boating weekend, so let's go for it. So if you planted some trees, next 10 days don't look all that wet in the southeast half of the state, maybe a quarter to maybe a total of ½ inch. So you're going to want to get some water on a newly seeded lawn. Hopefully it has germinated already, but a little water goes a long ways at this time of the year versus, say, August or so. All right, now we're going to go back to a little bit of a complex map, and I got to explain it to you. I show this one to you often, and what you're seeing is you're seeing the European model. You're seeing, obviously, the pressure centers and the rainfall that goes around them. You can clearly see Hurricane Delta there. Brian Benson, is the cold in West Canada? Yes, it is in West Canada. You must be a skier. You must be wanting to go to Banff or Jasper or something like that, or Whistler. Okay, and then the red, those are upper level temperatures, about 5,000 feet up, above freezing, and the blue, upper level temperatures below freezing. That's where we see a cold pool. So let's just go through it and watch. So we're nice and warm, and then Saturday we get that little bit of a wind shift, but not really a cold wind shift aloft. And then as the remnants of the hurricane approaches, the atmosphere blows up again with warmth. Our cold front comes through next Monday night, early Tuesday morning. And again, the Great Lakes are a great buffer for us at this time of the year. They moderate any cold snaps. And so we cool down a touch. And then I had talked to you about the Alberta Clipper late next week. And look at the cold air building behind it. And look at the expanse of it. You know, it's not just a little circular area. It's taking up all of Canada now. And as we go out to 10 days out, look, it's into our area and it's taking up all of Canada. So I think from what I'm seeing right now, I'm thinking, you know, a moderate brand of winter cold comes earlier this year than later. That's kind of been the trend too. We've had, you know, several winters now where we get the burst of winter in November. Remember last year, Veterans Day snowstorm, one of our biggest of the season. And then it seems to, as it comes down early, it seems to let up at some point as we get into winter, like December or early January. So right now, that's what I'm seeing, noticing as an anomaly. The cold air is building up, and it is there solidly. And it's probably going to be at least 2 or 3 weeks before, say, we would have highs in the 40s in the southern half of Lower Michigan for a couple of days. So the Great Lakes are still our friend if you don't want the cold air to pounce on us just yet. Lisa Kuhn, yes, you have a great weekend also. Thanks for watching. And this is the MLive morning weather update. It's Friday. Whew, I'm taking the weekend off. So have yourselves a great weekend. I'm calling it wedding weekend. We have a wedding. The Bismack's daughter is getting married. A shout out to Kristen and Kellen. And I know a lot of you have been asking me about, well, hey, what about a wedding this weekend? Should be really good weather. Tony O'Neill, will California or Oregon get any moisture to help with fires? Here on Manistee crews want to come home. Right now, no, because of that northwesterly flow, the storms are coming into British Columbia, not Oregon and California yet. And usually it's not until December before they start to get rain. Now, if cold air would hit early and sag all the way southward, then it would dip that jet stream south early, and maybe they could start to get into some rain in November. But right now, no. It's a wait. Hey, there's my good buddy Drew Robinson. We call her Drewy for short. Good morning, Drew. Hopefully you're going to have a good weekend. Thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Oh, I think this is now public because they announced it to us here at MLive. I want to say congratulations to Clark Hughes. Our VP, John Heiner, just announced that he is retiring after 37 years. Clark Hughes is awesome. He's always helped me here at MLive. And I was just actually prying the other day, because I like to know when people are going to retire and have some fun. Not that working isn't fun, but retirement will be more fun. He said, I don't know. I might work a few more. I thought, man, I'd be retiring if I were you. The announcement. So Clark Hughes, if you're watching, shout out to you. You are an awesome person. I am going to bug you from time to time. And who knows, if you need a part-time job and you wind up in the same aisle as me at Home Depot working in retirement, maybe we can work together again. So take care, everybody. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa, and we will see you back here Monday.